Excellencies, it is a great honor to join you today to convey the key messages of the 5th World Conference of Speakers of Parliament, which met virtually in August 2020. The speakers developed a common platform to meet global challenges: poverty and inequality, gender-based discrimination, climate change, environmental degradation, mass migration, nuclear proliferation, and a number of other matters of common concern to humanity. These global challenges are interconnected and affect most of us. The COVID-19 pandemic is the latest and more dramatic illustration of this. The Speaker's declaration strongly endorsed the SDGs as the only viable policy course to lead the world out of its current crisis and to advance human well-being with no one left behind. We simply cannot afford to fail the SDGs. Political will is needed if we are to succeed. The world speakers pledged support for measures to make parliaments more open and inclusive of all people, particularly women and youth, to ensure democracy and good governance. They also called for a stronger rules-based multilateralism response to our global challenges, based on the principles of the UN Charter and organized through the UN as the most important institution of global governance. Multilateralism does not entail a weakening of national governance. The current crisis of multilateralism comes in part from a general lack of accountability, with too many governments failing to deliver in their own commitments at the UN. As the speakers put it, decisions taken in a multilateral framework in which the voice of our parliament is heard and more democratic are inclusive and sustainable. Parliaments need to be more actively engaged with the United Nations, and further UN reforms must facilitate more input from parliaments, ensuring governance decisions at the UN reflect more closely the will of the people. In several resolutions over the past 20 years, the General Assembly has expressed strong support for this same vision of a parliamentary dimension to the UN's work. Yet, despite much progress, this vision has not been fully realized. I hope that this 75th anniversary of the United Nations will mark a new beginning in the relationship between the UN, the parliaments, and the IPU. Let us be the change. The time has come for us to work together more closely for a better world for all.